Well, it was who you knew and how much money you had. If you had a pound or two to spare to pay the extra price for something that should normally be on ration, you could get practically everything.
The rationing was very efficient. This was always said to have a very important bearing on morale. See, if you went to a shop with your ration book to get your small amount of meat, or butter and margarine, whatever, you always got it. There was no, the system never broke down.
I think the state gave people what they needed at the price they could afford. We had to calculate which foods to choose and which we could grow. And when we came to importing, we decided to import certain foods on the basis of their nutritional value. And to get more of it, we took the water out. So we had dried milk and dried egg and so on. The media were absolutely vital to the success of the food policy. And the food policy was vital to the success of the war, because food was a munition of war, and we mustn't waste it. And we were an island, and we were beleaguered. So we had to have a good policy, but we had to have it put over. And people had to believe in it. And the media did just this. They motivated people. They explained it in terms that everyone could understand and sympathize with, and it was most successful.
So that all the measurable statistics improved. Infant mortality, which is a very good indicator of the state of nutrition of the children, that improved. Maternal mortality improved. The growth rate of children measured in schools improved. And there was a considerable improvement in the condition of children's teeth.
Oh, the diet during the war was undoubtedly good, but perhaps we missed some of the treats of peacetime. And we didn't have a lot of cream, for example, and we didn't have a lot of butter. But of course nowadays we realise that cream and butter are not so good for us in quantity. In 1946, the Nutrition Society held a meeting in London, and all our poor colleagues from overseas who'd been in concentration camps and in Holland on a starvation diet and so forth, they came over and they looked at us and they said, "How amazing. In spite of the war, you look better than ever, and your children are wonderful. I can see all these grey-faced men now in the corridors all meeting and exchanging views with each other." And they said, "But how extraordinary. Such a war, and you are in better health."